Okay, so we're looking at Pythagoras again. In the last video you looked at calculating the longer side, the hypotenuse. In this one we're going to be calculating a shorter side. Now the formula is still the same, although I'm going to teach you a second one to make this a little bit easier on us. Let's take a look. Pythagoras' theorem, remember, is c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Now this formula is great and it works, but it's designed for finding c. It's not really great for finding a or b because a and b are on the other side of the equation and it doesn't show you what they're equal to. We could rearrange that using some algebra, but that comes a little bit later on this year. So instead what I'm going to do is rearrange it for you and then you'll be able to use it how you want to use it. Okay, so two different formulas you can use. You can use a squared equals c squared minus b squared. Okay, there's one. That formula is designed for finding a. The other one you can use, b squared is equal to c squared minus a squared. Now you can see in both, c squared has to come first in here, and then it's minus whatever the other one is. So this one here is designed for finding the value of a, and this one here is designed for finding the value of b. They're really the same thing though, you don't really have to learn them as such. Okay, let's jump into some questions. Once you know that, it's pretty straightforward, you just have to throw some numbers. Okay, looking at this first triangle, we have a hypotenuse of 10. We know that that's the hypotenuse, because there's the right angle there. So that's our C value. I'm going to call this my B value, maybe, and I'm going to call this my A value. Now, ask yourself, what do you want to find out? I want to find out the value of A. I don't know the value of A. So I'm going to use this one. A squared is equal to C squared minus B squared. After that, put some numbers in. So A is X, C is 10, minus, remember there's a minus there, not a plus this time, that's the big difference between this lesson and the last lesson, minus B squared, which is 8 squared. Now, use your calculator, don't make silly mistakes here. So 10 squared is 100, 8 squared is 64, so that means that x squared is equal to 100 minus 64. That means that x squared is equal to 36. Now, a lot of people stop here, they think they've got the answer, but you haven't found x yet. You've only found x squared. So, square root both sides. When you type that into your calculator, you'll get an answer of 6. I didn't put any units here, let's call them centimetres. That means that x is equal to 6 centimetres. You can see that a lot of the working here is very, very similar to the last work that we've done before. Two things though, we're finding the shorter side instead of the hypotenuse, and there's a minus instead of a plus. Okay, really quickly I'm going to run through this one. I didn't put any units again, fix that up. Okay, so we have a right angle triangle, you can see the right angle there. A side of 5 centimetres, a side of 7 centimetres, and a side that we don't know. Let's label it up first of all. Here's my right angle. Over here we have a side, let's call it, that's the hypotenuse, so that's C. And then we have A, and then we have B. Okay, now it looks like we're trying to find A again, so we use the A formula. A squared is equal to C squared minus B squared. Now A is X, so X squared, C is 7, 7 squared minus 5 squared. Okay, type all that into your calculator. 49 minus 25. Where's my calculator? Okay, 49 minus 25, that gives us 24. Now again, don't stop there, you've still got to figure out what x squared is. So, square root x squared is equal to 24, square root, and then finish it off x is equal to the square root of 24. Get our calculator out. 4.898, which if we round it up, it's 4.90. Now again, that's millimetres, so make sure you put your units in at the end. Okay, that's Pythagoras. We're using Pythagoras to calculate the shorter side there.